Hey, how you doing?
Good.
That's what's up.
So you
What
just
is,
keeping it a you just keeping it a 4 box panel for now until more come
yeah,
until you see like people trying to come up.
yeah,
All right.
yeah. I don't know if anybody want to come up. I'm just chilling, really. And if somebody sparks, somebody got something they want to talk about or say something, then I'll do that. But I'm
I seen
just
God Body. Yeah, I seen God Body. He was live like about I don't know if he's still live now, but maybe about 30 minutes ago. He was on his bike. I'm surprised he's not here on the panel.
okay. I don't know if he's still alive. He probably have to do it hours or something.
Oh, all right.
But I'm just trying to see if I should just like I don't know. I like Bigo. I like how the structure is because you got multiple people online. I mean on the live. But you know, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep moving, and hopefully, some people can become a member of the community through doing these lives.
So they're truly universal natures and principles besides laws. So how many are there though? How many have you seen? How many basic universal laws are there?
I've seen 13, but I'm sure there's more than that.
Two.
You saying two?
Mm-hmm.
13.
No.
I'm saying two. Can y'all hear me?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
why
yeah.
two?
He's
Oh,
saying too.
Yeah, I'm
actually
saying
only
two.
two, huh?
Yeah, because you got the law of the sea, you got the law of the land. That's it. Because what you do on the sea, you don't do on the land, and what you do on the land, you don't do on the sea. Like every country has its own law of the land. What you can do
No,
in
no, no, no.
America,
We
you
talk.
might can't do in China. I know what
No,
y'all
no. We
talking
talking
about.
about
I'm just saying.
universal laws. We talking about
That's what I'm saying,
universal.
brother. That's what I'm saying, baby. The right to travel without driver license is universal law. See what I'm saying? Paying taxes is universal law. So you know what I mean. But you have to come
No,
from
that's
the
not
land
universal
side.
law. That's
Okay, well
that's
I'm under
man's
it.
law. That's
But
that's
it's
man's law.
no man's law is what everybody's under. Common law. I mean, you're under maritime law.
Yeah, yeah,
You're under
yeah. That's
civil
common
rights.
law.
No, common law is universal law. Civil rights is the opposite. Is like the law of the sea, and that's what everybody's under. You're not under
Oh,
maritime law,
okay.
right? When it comes to just living every day, your real life, you're under civil rights. You're not under human rights, which
That
would be universal law.
that background is distraction. Is
That ain't
Number
distraction.
mine.
one.
Is that
Yeah,
number
I know
one? Is
that's
that box one with that background?
yeah.
No, no.
Yeah. Can you mute up?
Okay.
Box one. Can you
Yeah,
please mute up? Because I'm
Yeah,
recording this.
yeah.
I'm recording this. I'm putting this
Okay.
on YouTube Act as well. It don't sound
for
good to be
sure,
recorded.
Put up
for
by
sure.
just pressing the microphone at the bottom.
Hey, click me out.
Okay. Hold on, let me do that then, because somebody trying to click me.
I wonder where he at with all that sounds back there. He
Yeah,
at
Um,
man.
work or
So
something.
Whoever is trying to come up, we can come back up.
hold on, Suzanne. But yeah, man, we're supposed to be under universal law with what we do every day and how we actually live. Now that other stuff is real
Yes.
is universal law too. You know, it's dealing with the inner, but physically we're not under that, and we can be is what I'm saying because it was universal law before it was maritime law. And they just brought the law of the sea and they put it on the people, which makes them corporations. So knocks them right out of uh, um, God's law all all the way out of universal law in their everyday activities is what I'm saying.
Yes.
But you can come into common law, which is universal law, which is the private side. They never told us about the private side. See what I'm saying? We traded our rights in for privileges. We didn't. Our ancestors before us did. So you have privileges instead of rights, and rights is universal law. Privilege ain't universal law. You know what I'm saying? But we can actually live like that right now today. It's just that we didn't know. It's not like
And
we're
it's
stupid or dumb. It's just that we didn't know the information. And knowledge is
and it's
power,
more
and
and it's more
education is training. Hmm.
and it's more like police's law. Like the police are taking over and they're
Right,
taking advantage of black
right.
people.
Right, and that's what you mean about man's law. Exactly, man, because you're right about that because well, it's not man's law. They just took the law of the sea and they applied it to the people. And the people don't know the difference between the law of the sea and the law of the land. So they don't know what law they're actually under, you know.
Yeah,
With
and that's
using
why
your
that's why you gotta
feelings.
have a good lawyer.
No, brother, that's the whole thing about it. Once you get a lawyer, you give up all your rights. You're supposed to call
Oh,
the
really?
archbishop. Yeah, you're supposed to call the archbishop of your county and tell them your rights has been violated. The
Oh.
archbishop is in every county in America. I think it's like 3,200 counties in America. And the archbishops from Rome, from London, from British are over here running America. The president don't run shit. It's the archbishops. And if you want to find the
Mm,
archbishop of your county, it's a quick Google search, the archbishop of whatever county you're in, and you'll have their name, address, and everything. And that's where you go get your rights without using a
okay.
lawyer. Because you get a lawyer, man, you just gave up all your rights once you do that.
I'm talking about more
What is that?
like a natural law lawyer, if we have any of
No,
those.
you ain't gonna have no, sir. I wish so, man. Hey, yo, I wish, but no, they can't because once a lawyer goes to law school, they find out that there is no law, and they got to take an oath not to tell the people because you can't make anyone do anything. That's universal law. Can't nobody make you go get no driver's license now. What if you don't have driver's license? How you gonna feed your family? That's not universal law. That's maritime law, law of the sea, which doesn't apply to you to where you have to obey. And, liberty means permission. You know how they say the Statue of Liberty? And liberty means permission because the Statue of Liberty is in the ocean and it's representing the maritime law of the sea. So when we're on a ship, say all of us was on a ship, right? For example, and homegirl says, yo, we about to dock in New York. Y'all want to go party? And then you say, we got to go to the captain for him to grant us liberty. That's permission. So in America, you have to get a driver's license. That's permission to drive. To get married, you have to sign a contract. That's permission to get married. To open up a business, you have to get a license. That's permission. That's not just you wanting to do it. You have to get a license so the state will say, yes, you can. That's not universal law, but we can get into it though. We can live like that. My family, we live like this, man. And it ain't nothing I made up. I just discovered it and I did certain processes and steps, and we are totally free of the civil law. We are totally under. I liked her caption when I seen it. I had to stop. We are totally under universal law. You don't have to do any motherfucking thing. As long as what you do don't infringe on someone to do the same, you're free to go. You're free to do so. That's common. That's universal law. That's common
Free
law.
to flow.
Legal and illegal is not what we're supposed to be saying. That's the law of the sea. What we're supposed to be saying is lawful and unlawful. Like, yo, man, that's lawful, man. Nah, that's unlawful. But we don't talk that way because we're under civil law, which is the law of the sea. So we say shit like, yo, man, that's illegal to do that. Or that's legal to do that. Those are the wrong terms for humans. But if you're a corporation, then you use the corporational terms. But if you was a man, natural man, you're a natural man, and she's a natural woman. Nothing else. Nothing else. No Christian, no Muslim, no police officer, no doctor. You're a natural woman. You're a natural man, and you belong under universal law. So there's steps to go through in order to get that.
So are you sovereign?
Yes, you are too. We all are born that way, but you have to
No, I'm saying
fight for it.
that you say that we need to take. Are you getting sovereign because of that?
Yeah. Am I getting sovereign? No, I
Did you get
already am.
steps
Oh
that you
yeah, yeah,
took?
yeah.
We
Well,
we
what I
not
did
supposed
was
we not supposed to hold on. We not supposed to get birth certificates. We got to sign. We got to send them a notification that we're living by God or by karma or by
come on.
balance or
There
whatever.
you
You know
go.
what I'm saying?
Right, right. You got to let them know. Other than that, they go by assumption. Ain't everybody citizens? So
Right,
you think you are too. So they're gonna assume that you are too until you can prove it with the knowledge. Uh, you can
right.
say anything
And
you
the
want, but if you
paperwork.
can't prove it, you shut your mouth. So that's why we
But
don't
the thing
believe
is,
with universal law. Universal law is fact. You see what I'm
No, you
saying?
said
and
It's
the
all
thing,
about how you go about it. You got to go about it
Yes,
the right
sir.
way.
Yes, sir. Which is
yeah,
knowledge, which is
and then you got
reading.
to be careful with that sovereignty too, cause like you know, being sovereign and being a diplomat is two different things. That
Thank you.
sovereign, it means that you just disconnected from the society of the United States. You're still an American, right?
Right. Yep.
But you're not a citizen of the states no
Right.
more.
Right.
You know
You're a
what I'm saying? Because
non-citizen
whatever stage
national.
you decide in, right?
Mhm.
Not
Yep.
but like for that, even like for me now though, because of the different organizations I've been initiated into,
Uh-huh.
the Patriot Act is watching us too as well.
Oh man, the FBI watched me. You know why the FBI watches me? Because I went to the DMV and I did an upgrade on address. So the only way you could be in the jurisdiction of the United States is to have an address. So what I did was I went to the DMV and I told them I want to upgrade my registration. So they said, "What's your address?" I changed it to rural free delivery. They said, "What's your zip code?" I said all zeros. They asked me what state and city I'm from. I said North Carolina, non-domestic, and that puts me right into private.
Non-domestic.
Right. If you
That
have an
puts you in a
address,
private.
you're a
Right.
corporation. If your name, if
So
you got a, and they said, there you go.
what nationality you have you assumed though?
Oh, I'm a Tonkin Moor. I'm from the mud. A Tonkin Indian.
Yeah,
I am the
I'm
American
talking
Indian, not the native.
right because
Right. The
that
Tonkin.
yeah, not the native. See, 'cause like who they call the
No.
Indians is motherfuckers over there in Pakistan. You know
Hey
what I'm saying?
man.
That because
India.
that's what black means more.
Uh huh. Right, and
Mhm.
black is not like a people; it's a person, place, or thing, and you're not a
Person
person,
thing.
place, or thing. Right. Abraham Lincoln
Right.
came out with the term person in 1865.
Aboriginal.
Right? No, not
Aboriginal.
aboriginal.
Yeah, we
No, no, not aboriginal, brother. Original.
Aboriginal
Not at.
Moors.
original.
No, no,
Yeah,
not aboriginal, but
but
original.
yeah,
Ab
original.
is right, just like Moorish
Hey,
would be a ish,
yeah,
like
it's
Jewish. It's you're
Moorish,
not Jews.
not more.
Okay, so what
No,
does
it's
Yeah,
ab mean? 'Cause-
more.
oh yeah, you're right. Ab, like when you abort the baby, you abort
meaning
the ship or something
Right,
like
something
that.
either you
right,
adopted. Yeah, but
right.
you know something though.
Hmm.
Like the craziest thing that we think we sitting on a round earth, and we think it got 7 continents. When
Hey
we
man, they lied.
actually
Hmm.
in we actually in Atlantis right now. This is Atlantis. This is what
Hey,
they
hey, hey,
call the
hey,
lost
hey,
city of Atlantis.
hey, brother.
And
And who are the
all of these
people of
continents
Atlantis?
are closer.
Shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all
yeah.
these continents are closer than they think. We surrounded by ice walls.
Yep.
That's what
That's a,
the ones that exist in the I think the eighth round. No, it's the eighth or ninth round. They
I
the
know what you're
ones that
talking
bought
about.
on this winter shit. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? That's
right.
why, like, if you get past Antarctica, you're gonna realize there's other realms in here and species
Yeah.
that do not
Hey,
look
hey,
like
look.
you. But
Hey, look.
And
And they got an
Wakanda,
ice wall too. And they
Wakanda
got an
gave it
ice
to
wall too.
y'all.
and ship. Hold on.
Yeah,
Now ship, like
Wakanda
we
gave
say,
it to y'all.
we say
When
relationship, partnership. That ship
There
is
you
very
go.
what's
important.
up, Ko? What's
Yep,
good?
you're right, brother.
Hey, and you notice in Wakanda, Wakanda
Is
gave you a
it-
perfect example how this is, right? So we surrounded by a spear, but the spear is the first element, which
Hey.
is hydrogen and oxygen. Hydrogen is on the outside, oxygen is on the inside, like an atom, or better yet, molecules coming together. You know what I'm saying? And what keeps it condensed is the water that's in the oceans. You see what I'm saying? Because it releases the oxygen from it, and then it's a whole what they call that the cycle with the trees. Everything here is to give you life, God. Peep what that
Yeah,
statement
you
I
gonna
just said. Everything here is to give you life, God, because everything serves you. Everything is here to give you life. That's the whole reason for the son dying for the father, so we may have life. You know what I'm saying? Which is the body. It gets deep, but we surrounded by ice walls. We're
And
not
then
the
ships
only
turn in. Hold
species
on,
here.
ships turn into chips. Now they want to chip us, and there's chips
Yeah,
inside of computers. You know what I'm saying? Because now we
right.
got to see the zeros and ones, the codes. How what they truly trying to do.
That's the thing, man. We don't know words, signs, and symbols because they're using ancient shit. We are living in modern
Yeah,
times, 1865 reconstruction of the history. So no, you don't get that ancient shit no more. You get what we
yeah,
show you we want to give you. So we don't know the words and terms and signs and symbols that they're using. Oh man, and they're killing us with them, man. Oh my
yeah.
goodness.
And then this is how they stop us from accessing our code through our
Hmm.
air. See, because the spirit is an intelligence, it's a consciousness. You
Yep.
see what I'm saying? And by they
Yep.
flowing that 5G, and that 5G is connecting with them aluminum nitrates they blow called chemtrails, it's
Hey yo, man, that's
distorting
big.
our
Come
frequency
on, man.
and
Come on.
making us have coronavirus. Because what they call when the sun is running, they call it a corona reef, that
Hey
outer
yo.
aura level.
Hey
You see what
yo.
I'm saying?
Okay,
And our receptors, which is our
hold on,
ears
y'all,
and our
hold on, y'all.
brain.
Hold on. I'm recording this, so don't mention anything about the corona, because
Okay.
YouTube won't allow it. Thanks.
Right.
Oh
Yeah, but
shit.
you got to
You
understand. You got to
hold on. You can
understand.
speak in code though. You can use other words, code words or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh
But you got
shit.
to understand everything that occurs, like what my man was just explaining, like the events. These are all the events to uh, keep the Moors down and keep the people of this land discombobulated. That's what it's all about. The Freemasonry thing is to never let them know who they are by all cost. So the people, the African Americans, so-called, whatever they want to call themselves this week,
Yeah,
uh,
Like the
yeah,
that's
Holocaust,
the
they
Scottish.
don't. They're
the
the
That's
holy
only
the
cost
Scottish
or
people.
what?
right.
They
All
They're
think
right,
the
it's
only
holy, that
people.
it's a Holocaust.
They're the only people
all
that
right.
don't know where they're from, where they are, or where they're headed. The only nation, I'm not going to say race because there's no such thing as race, but the only nation would be under common law. Nation or nationality would be under uh, universal law. So you're not even a part
Universal
of your
law.
nation, right? So you're not even a part of a
Uh,
nation. You ever seen pirate
but
ships, man? Like pirate movies when the captain will go out on the top of the ship and he'll pull out his binoculars or with
yeah,
that long thing and he'll scan across the ocean and he'll see another ship. Then he'll zoom in. But what he's zooming in on is the flag that lets them know what nation that's from. Not country, because there was no
yeah,
countries back then. It was just all nations. See what I'm saying?
yeah,
So it's the
All right.
flag,
So
man.
yeah. So guess what?
yeah.
Let me share. Let me share. Let me put you guys onto this because some of you guys might already know. Okay. We could talk about the dynamics and the intelligence of what they got going on, what they're doing. Well, we're sitting figuring it out. We're seeing it now. A lot of us was laughing at the rest of us that was trying to let them know like 30 years
Hello.
ago what was happening, what was
Hello.
going on.
Hello.
And so now that we hear, so now
Hmm.
everybody, not everybody, but a lot of the majority of the people is running around with their head cut off, trying to figure out what to do. I mean, what, how to get ahead and all this stuff, right? And you got a lot of people that's running to the Bible, which is the Bible's a trap for you. As soon as you go into that, you know what I'm saying, it's going to trap you into it even deeper. All right. So you
Uh,
got to remember, that the Bible was altered to be the ability to maneuver inside of a capitalistic system, which means
come
you're never
on.
free. Which means you're
Come
never
on.
free. They're always
Mm-mm.
going to capitalize off of you, even to the
Come on.
point we're trying to free slaves. They're not going to totally free you. They're going to capitalize off of you. So now, what I'm sharing with you guys is, if you guys want to understand how to win at this game, okay, you're going to have to stop the game, okay, which means in order to stop the game, you're going to have to step
Yeah,
into mother and father roles of the planet, okay? So which means now is that you're going to have to take responsibility for all the shit that all your children been doing. And what I mean by your children, the Chinese, Japanese, Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, the white people, you understand? All of these are a byproduct of us, came from us. We are not a race.
Nation.
We are a
mankind.
species. We are a species, and from this species created the races. Okay, So now
Come on,
let
nation.
me land my plane. Let me land my plane because I don't want to go on too far. So
Go
now
ahead,
Okay.
God,
here's the
buddy. Go
thing.
ahead.
When you get back to understanding that the only thing that you need to do, you don't need no great big war to fight the 19 and to fight the chip. Only thing you got to do is get back into yourself and understand yourself. What I mean by that, I mean by understanding your science, the science of your body, the science of your mind, and how it
There you go.
interacts with the atmosphere. Because as soon as you start coming back together, I'm gonna tell you, y'all remember? Do y'all remember the time when y'all didn't have when y'all used to have family reunions all the time? And now look
Come
at
on.
Yeah.
how many times we do not have family reunions no more. Why?
Hey, yo,
Because
Yeah.
brother,
coming to
almost never,
because
almost never.
because coming together right now would actually literally squash everything and anything, okay?
True.
And
Hmm.
put you back on top where you're supposed to be. Now, I don't want to be long with it. I want to let somebody else talk, but I got more to say. But I just want to let people go ahead and chime in because we're not trapped. We're not defeated. But go ahead.
I want to
Yeah,
hear
no
Alicia
doubt.
Anna say something. It's her turn now. Let's hear the queen speak.
She's soaking it up.
Yeah, I'm listening. Who just said that?
Charlie.
Oh, okay, I'm about to say, I think you was in here. I was just speaking about the universal law, but I'm really listening. I would like to, I mean, I guess I would ask you, like I was trying to ask you a question. You said arts bishop, and
Yeah,
I'm looking,
Archbishop.
and I look up arts, ARTS.
Hmm.
Yeah, I looked it up, but I mean, it's just saying a district, so I'm not really
Yeah,
understanding.
Yeah.
so you go like this.
So the bishop,
Whatever county you live in, you say the Archbishop for whatever county you in.
You said arts or arch?
Yeah, Archbishop. Those are the
Oh,
ones
arch.
that run America. I mean, run the United States.
yeah,
America
not
died.
not exactly. They the ones that's like the president, the spokesman, the
Yeah, there you go. Not
Jesuits,
own it. Right.
the
There you go. Not
Jesuits,
owners.
the
Right.
Jesuits is the one that run the black folk. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
Oh, no doubt, man. You better believe that. You best believe it. This whole shit, there's some black folks sitting back say, yeah, do that. They're going to punch their way out of it because my people smart. No, they
Yeah.
ain't. Just keep
Now,
pushing the
it,
pressure on them.
I wanted to, I wanted to piggyback off the brother God body, and he is totally right. See, because in
Yeah.
our blood, which we need oxygen to be relevant to come to this consciousness in the body, is where all the answers are. That's
Come
why
on.
they polluting the airs.
Come
You
on.
see what I'm saying? We are nothing but a battery, an
Keep you in the
energy
amnesia
source
state.
to keep it going. And so they
Right.
put these things out here to make us deal on fear, our psychological, our emotional, our sexual health. The body has four minds: the brain, which is the main processor, the heart, the stomach, and the penis or the vagina.
Appreciate it. Right.
You see
You
what I'm
smell
saying?
good.
So
Right.
once we get it, once we could, like, you gotta think about it. The reason why there's no togetherness because there's too many distractions to realize that we are apart.
Mm.
They got all these gadgets, these smartphones that's got algorithms that learn you and pretty much know you're gonna type and what you're gonna type or what you try to type as soon as you start typing in
Appreciate
there
it.
because it didn't learn you all this time. Every time you
Oh,
logged in with your email, that was you as Neil.